Now in this question number 66. Now they said 66 to 70. Now it comes under which category here? Question number 66 to 70. 8 portions are there, months and dates. Now how many months we have? We have some 4 months and at the same time 2 different dates in each of these months. 4 months and 2 different dates in each of this month. And 8 portions were there. And what are the dates we have? March, April, May and June. March, April, May and June. March, what are the 2 different dates we have in this March? 9th and 14th. March 9th, March 14th. And April, March, April. Next one, May and June. March, April, May and June. May 9th and May 14th. And June 9th and June 14th. June 9 and June 14th. Now we have 4 months and 2 persons in each of these months. Altogether we have some 8 persons. Now we need to identify who was born on which date. And coming to the first one, S is born. S is born odd number date, but not in the month having odd number days. Not odd number days means S must be born in even number date. Even number means S must be born in the month which is having even number days, means S can be either in the month of April or in the month of June. And so many possibilities we have? 2 possibilities. And out of which S is odd number date. Odd number date S is 9th April or 9th June. And there now 2 possibilities for this as 3 persons between T and S. 1, 2, 3 T is here. And in the second case 3 persons between T and S. T is here. And the number of persons born between S and P. S and P is same as P and U. S and P is same as P and U. How many possibilities we have? And if P is here, S, P and U. S and P. Then what is the other possibility? We have S and T like this. Now if P is here, S and P, P and U. And any other possibility we have apart from this one? S and P, P and U. Now if P is at this place, between S and P, now in between P is here, 1 person, between P and U, we need to have 1 person, not possible. Hence we cannot have P at this. Can we have P at this place? No. Hence these are the only 2 possibilities in this case. Then coming to the next one, S, P and U. If P is here, U is here, 1 such a possibility. And what is the other thing we have? S is here, T is here. Can you have P at this place? No. Between S and P 1 person, P and U 1 person, not possible. P cannot be here. Can we have P at this place? No. 2 persons, P and U, there are again 2 persons. Hence there are 2 possibilities in each of this one. And 3 persons between N. W is born after whom? W is born after V. W born after V, and both are born in the month having same number of days. Now they are either March and May or April and June. And next one, more than 3 persons between Q and R. In between Q and R we need to have more than 2. More than 3 means minimum 4 persons were there. Between Q and R minimum 4 persons. R was born in the month not having even number days. Isn't it? R is not born in the month even number days. R must be born in odd number date. R must be born in odd number date. We cannot have R at this place. And we cannot have R here. And where should this we have R? R in this room. Now in between R and Q, more than 3, is it possible? Not possible. This is ruled out. Then in this case, now R. If can we have R at this place? R if R is here more than 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, hence we can have either U or U at this place. And there is a possibility R or U. Or if you take U at this place, R is here, we can have U at this place and vice versa. And next one, and U is born before R. Now information clearly specified about this one. U is born before R, U is here and R is here. And U is born before R, hence obvious, U already here. As U is already here at this place, now Q and R. U is born before R means where should this R? And if R is here, Q is here. And then, and how many persons? 4 persons. Or if R is at this place, then we can have Q either here or here. There are different possibilities. Next, coming to this V and W, and whatever the information regarding V and W, both must be born in the number of months which is having even. Hence V and W, V is before W. As V is before W, Hence, where should this V and W? ఎక్కడ ఉండాలి చెప్పండి? V and W cannot be in the month of June. June ఉండే ఛాన్స్ లేదు. Because April is already filled. అంతే కదా? ఏప్రిల్ ఇక్కడ ఫిల్ అయిపోయింది. ఇక్కడ మళ్ళీ జూన్లో ఉంటే V and W, అప్పుడు మళ్ళీ ఏప్రిల్ ఉండే ఛాన్స్ లేదు కాబట్టి hence this V must be now between these two. అంతే కదా? V ఎక్కడైనా ఉండొచ్చు, ఎక్కడైనా ఉండొచ్చు. Hence, where should this W? W must be here. అంతేనా? If W is here, R is here. If R is here, how many persons? Minimum 4. Minimum 4 persons, 1, 2, 3, 4. Certain information? Now tell me, is there any information that is invalid in this case? S is born in odd number date. S born odd number date, but not in the month having odd number days. S born in the month of April. And 3 persons between T and S. In between T and S, there are exactly 3. Number of persons born between S and P is 0. P and E is again 0. W is born after V. W born after V, and both are born in the month having same number. And V born in the month of March, and W born in the month of what? W born in the month of June. Is it possible here? No. Hence we cannot have W. Hence where should this W? W is at this. W ikkada undochu. Now if you have W at this place, W is born after V, and both are born. One in the month of March, the other one in the month of May. Both were born in the month which is having 31 days. And more than 3 persons between Q and R. Now in between Q and R, more than 3 persons, valid or invalid? No, valid or invalid? More than 3 persons between Q and R. Now Q is here, R must be at the last, as it is valid. More than 3 persons between Q and R. R who is born in the month not having even number days. R is not born in the month having even number of days, hence this is ruled out. Hence this is the case where it is invalid. Then coming to the next one. Now coming back to the next possibilities here, ఎక్కడి నుంచి స్టార్ట్ చేద్దాం చెప్పండి. Now T and U, number of persons between SP, P and U అయిపోయింది కదా. And more than 3 persons between Q and R. More than 3 persons between Q and R, one of these persons must be here. ఒకరైతే ఇక్కడ ఉండాలి కదా Q and R లో. And if one of these persons is here Q and R, and more than 3 persons means 1, 2, 3, 4, hence Q and R must be here. And if Q and R is here, then next one V and W. W is born before V. W born before V, and both these 2 persons were born in the same month. Same month ante W and V ekkada raavali cheppandi. And W and V, is it possible in this case? And this is again not possible. Then coming back to the last one, now in this one, W born before whom? And number of persons between S and P, P and U, Saripin, and W is born after V, and both these 2 persons must be born in which one? In the same number. Same number ante manaki em vastundi cheppandi. And April aithe fill ayipindi kabatti April lo unde chance లేదు. And so W and V must be in the month of March and what is the other thing we have? May. March and May. March and May, no V and W. Now at the same time between R and Q, U is born before R. U is born before R, more than 3 persons between Q and R. More than 3 persons between Q and R, can we have one other persons at this place or not? Q or R? More than 3 persons means 1, 2, 3, 4. Isn't it? Hence the other person Q or R must be at this place. And if Q and R are here, V and W must be at this place. Both are born in the same month, that is number of days. I mean, any information regarding Q and R? R who was born in the month not having even number days. Hence R cannot be in the month of June. Hence R must be in the month of March. Hence what is the final arrangement we have? UR, TP, VW, S and Q. UR, TP, VW, S and Q is the final arrangement. Then question number 66, how many persons are born between Q and T? In between Q and T, how many persons are there? There are exactly 4, and 66 choice 5. And next one, and which of the following persons is born in the month of June? Now in the month of June, tell me who is that person? QRS. Now QRS, third option. Only Q, choice 3. And 4 are the following: R, S, P, W and Q. R was born in which date? 14. And S, R 14. S was born on 9th. And P was born on 14. Then what is the odd one here? Choice 2 is the odd one. Except as the remaining persons were born on 14. And 69. Which of the following pair is born in the same month? P and T, were they born in the same month? Yes, April. Choice 1, 69. And 70, which of the following person is born on April 14? And April 14, that is P choice for question number 70. Now this is about question number 66 to 70. Then 71 to 75, now this hierarchical type of questions. ఈ మధ్యకాలంలో మన hierarchical discuss చేయలేదు అనుకుంటాం, isn't it? Now in general, whenever these hierarchical positions were given, the first and foremost thing what you need to identify is the order. All the designations are considered in order, that is general manager the senior most and clerk is the junior most. ఇచ్చిన ఆర్డర్ యాజ్ ఇట్ ఈజ్గా ఇస్తాడు ఎప్పుడు. అది ఒక్కసారి ఇచ్చాడో లేదో కొద్దిగా జాగ్రత్తగా చూసుకోండి. క్లియర్? ఆర్డర్ కానీ మిస్ అయిపోయారా అరేంజ్మెంట్ సెట్ కాదు మీకు ఇక. In most of the cases, whenever these positions were given, then in general he will give in the hierarchical order. Then రెగ్యులర్గా మనకి పిఓ పీరియడ్లో వచ్చే మోడల్ ఇది. పిఓ పీరియడ్లో రెగ్యులర్గా వస్తుంది. అండ్ నెక్స్ట్ వన్, నౌ టెల్ మీ హూ ఇస్ ద ఫస్ట్ పర్సన్ వీ హ్యావ్. ఫస్ట్ ఎవరిని తీసుకోవాలి చెప్పండి. నౌ ద ఫస్ట్ వన్ ఈజ్ జనరల్ మేనేజర్. స్టార్టింగ్ విత్ ద జనరల్ మేనేజర్, రైట్ ఆల్ ద డిఫరెంట్ పొజిషన్స్ వీ హ్యావ్. నౌ ఫస్ట్ ఈ జిఎం జనరల్ మేనేజర్. మన నెక్స్ట్ ఎవరున్నా చెప్పండి. డిజిఎం Deputy General Manager, and followed by AGM, Assistant General Manager, and next one Manager, isn't it? And Manager, Assistant Manager, and followed by PO and a clerk. Now PO and a clerk, now these are the professions we have. Now these are the hierarchical positions we have. Now in general these are the regular positions in your banking as well. Now మీరు బ్యాంక్లో ఇలా జాయిన్ అయితే క్లర్క్తో జాయిన్ అయితే, and after 3 years you will become PO, followed by ASM, next one is manager and assistant general manager, and next one ఇంకా రిటైర్ అయిపోతారు. ఇంకా అప్పటికి ఇంత లేట్గా స్టార్ట్ చేస్తే కెరీర్. అదే మీరు 21కి కెరీర్ స్టార్ట్ చేశారు అనుకోండి, జిఎం వరకు వెళ్తారు. అందుకే మీకు చాలా మందికి స్టార్టింగ్ కాస్ట్లోనే డిస్కస్ చేస్తాం. నో ద అడ్వాంటేజెస్ బై జాయినింగ్ ఇన్ ద బ్యాంక్ ఎట్ ద ఏజ్ ఆఫ్ 21. 21లో ఇక్కడ స్టార్ట్ అయినా డెఫినెట్గా ఈ పొజిషన్ అయినా రీచ్ అయిపోతాం. Now if you have started at 24 or 25 at this place, okay, at the most DGM వరకు వెళ్తారు, at the most, provided now your performance is on par or much more than the remaining. లేదు అదే ఎక్కడితో స్టార్ట్ చేశారు అనుకోండి 25, ఇది కూడా దాటడం కష్టం అయిపోతుంది, చాలా చాలా కష్టం. ఎందుకంటే ఇక్కడ ప్రమోషన్స్ తీసుకోరు జనరల్గా, క్లర్క్లో ప్రమోషన్స్ ఎవరు తీసుకోరు. అండ్ ఫ్రమ్ పిఓ ఆన్వర్డ్స్ నౌ ఇట్ ఈస్ మ్యాండేటరీ టు టేక్ ప్రమోషన్స్. ఆ ప్రమోషన్ తీసుకోమంటే కుదరదు అక్కడ చాలా వరకు, అండ్ దెర్ ఇస్ నో ఆప్షన్ ఫర్ దట్ వన్. దెన్ అండ్ కమింగ్ బ్యాక్ టు దిస్ వన్, అండ్ 3 designations are between M and P, whose designation is either assistant general manager or assistant manager. Okay, assistant general manager or assistant manager. ఎవరో చెప్పండి. Now P is assistant general manager, or what is the other thing we have? Assistant manager. అంతే కదా. 3 designations are between M and P, and P's designation is either AGM or AM. And P is 3 designations in between these two, 1, 2, 3. M is at this place, and in the second case M must be here. And next one, general manager or AM. N is senior to K. N is senior to whom? K, but junior to O. Hence O and K must be in this order. N is senior to K but junior to O. Only one designation is in between Q and L. Now in between Q and L there must be exactly one designation between these two, means these two persons must be in the alternate places. K is not a probationary officer. K cannot be at this place. Then K cannot be at this place. And next one, O is not an AGM. And O is not an AGM. O cannot be at this place. O is not an AGM. And take a information. If O is not an AGM, then in this case, where is this O? O cannot be at this place as well. O ఇక్కడ ఉండే ఛాన్స్ ఉందా? O ఇక్కడ ఉండొచ్చు కదా, O N K ఇలాగే ఉండొచ్చు, అవునా కదా. Or O ఇక్కడ ఉంటే O N K, this is another possibility we have, O N K. And next one, hence O N K in either of these two cases, O N K. Next one, only one designation, O is not an assistant general manager, O cannot be at this place. And Q is senior than at least 2 persons and senior to P. And Q is senior than at least 2 persons and is senior to whom? Senior to P అన్నాడు. As senior to P we can have Q at this place or we can have Q at this place. అంతే కదా ఈ పాసిబిలిటీలో. నో P and M. Now in this case what happens? O and K. Now Q and L must be in the alternate places. As Q and L are in the alternate places, Q is here. Now can we have Q at this place? No. Alternate undali kada, Q and L not possible. And in the remaining O and K, where can you have this one? O is here, N is here, K is here. Is it possible in this case? No, because K cannot be a PO. Hence this case is completely ruled out. Now we have left with the second case. Now in the second case, now what are the different possibilities we have? O, N and K. Now O, N and K, can we have O at this place? O, N and K. Now Q and L must be in the alternate places. And Q and L in the alternate places, possibility change upon Q and L can be here, Q and L here, this is one such possibility. Now if you have Q and L like this, then O must be at this place, which is not possible. Hence Q and L cannot be in these two places. As Q and L cannot be here, hence where should this Q and L must be adjacent to this P. Q and L will be like this. If Q and L were like this, O, N and K. Now K cannot be here, K must be here. Now this is O and this is N. Then the next one, Q is senior than at least 2 persons and senior to P. And at least 2 persons and senior to P, hence we cannot have Q below this P. Hence Q is above this one P. And who is the person? L is here. Then, now whenever these designations were given, చాలా ఈజీగా వస్తుంది. ఎందుకంటే ఇది ఆర్డర్ ఫిక్స్ అయిపోతుంది. మనకి ఆర్డర్ ఫిక్స్ అయిపోతుంది, క్వశ్చన్ ఎప్పుడు ఈజీగా ఉంటుంది. దీన్ని మాత్రం ఎట్టి బస్సు వదలదు. వెదర్ ఇట్ ఈస్ ఇన్ ద ప్రిలిమ్స్ ఆర్ ఇన్ ద మెయిన్స్, clerk or PO. First designation ఇచ్చిన వెంటనే you need to identify this one, whether the order is given or not. Clear? Now this is about question number 71 to 75. And who among the following person is DGM? Yes, tell me who is the DGM here? O, that is choice to question number 76. And 77, which of the following combination is correct? Now PAGM. Now PAGM, that is false. NGM, false. ODGM, definitely to choice 3, question number 72. And next one, 73. Now how many designations are there between O and L? Now in between O and L there are exactly 3, choice 3, question number 73. And 74, how many persons are senior to L? How many are there who are senior to L? There are 5. 5 that is given in choice 4, question number 74. And 75, who among the following person is a PO? Now who is PO here? L is a PO, that is choice 1. Now this is about question number 71 to 75. Then coming to this 76 to 80. Now 76 to 88 persons were there seated around a square table, and 4 are sitting at the corner, 4 are facing the center. Now tell me whether it falls under priority 1 or priority 2. Priority 1 itself. And square table in fact is priority, and it is much more preferred when compared with your circular arrangement. Circular arrangement kuda ide best eppudu manaki. Circular arrangement, some persons are inward and outward istadu. Some inward, some outward ki, and square table lo kuda inward outward untaru. Avuna kada? And 4 persons are inward, 4 are outward. Kani circle ki idi ichinappudu మనం ఏది ఫస్ట్ తీసుకోవాలి? స్క్వేర్ ఫస్ట్ ప్రయారిటీ. ఎందుకు చెప్పండి? సర్కిల్ కన్నా ఇది ఎందుకు ఈజీ అవుతుంది? Now here one information which is clearly specified that how many are inward and how many are outward. Adi fix ఉంటుంది 4 and 4. Circle it is not the case. Circle if 1 is inward, 7 will be outward. 2 inward and 6 will be outward. Or 3 inward, 5 will be outward. Number of persons inward and outward not specified. Adi okati biggest drawback. Next one, inko biggest drawback. Let us take for example 4 inward, 4 outward ఇచ్చాడు సర్కిల్ లో. ఇక్కడ కూడా 4 in 4 అవుట్. మరి అప్పుడు ఏది తీసుకుంటారు? ప్రయారిటీ. అప్పుడు స్క్వేరే ఎందుకలా? నో అక్కడ మనకి సర్కిల్ ఏమవుతుంది? దో నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ పర్సన్స్ ఆర్ సేమ్, బట్ హియర్ స్క్వేర్ their positions are also known. Corners, all the alternate persons are facing one direction, the remaining alternate are facing one. And unlike our circle ఏముండొచ్చు? Not more than 2 persons who are facing the same direction are seated together అంటారు. అవునా కదా? ఇద్దరు పక్క పక్కన ఉండొచ్చు, ముగ్గురు ఉండొచ్చు, లేకపోతే ఎవరు ఉండకపోవచ్చు. Hence possibilities will be more in the case of circle. Hence your first priority should always be for square table if the persons are in and out. Now follow here. ఎక్కువ మనం క్వశ్చన్స్ కూడా డిస్కస్ చేయట్లా. దేని మీద ఎక్కువ ఫోకస్ చేస్తున్నాం చెప్పండి? దీస్ డేస్ ద ప్రయారిటీ. ఆ స్ట్రాటజీని కరెక్ట్గా మీరు వర్కౌట్ చేసుకోవాలంటే నౌ యు ఆర్ ద ఫస్ట్ వన్ టు క్లియర్ ద ఎగ్జామినేషన్. దెన్ మీకు ఇది సొల్యూషన్ అవసరమే లేదు. సొల్యూషన్ మీకు ఆల్రెడీ వస్తుంది. ఇంకో 10 నిమిషాలు కూర్చుంటే మీకే వస్తుంది పేపర్. నాకు చెప్తారు క్లాస్మేట్. అవునా కదా? కానీ మనకి అక్కడ కావాల్సింది ఏంటంటే ఈజీ ఇవన్నీ ముందు చేసుకోవాలి, స్కోర్ పెంచుకోవాలి, దేన్ని ఫస్ట్ ప్రిఫరెన్స్ తీసుకోవాలి, దేన్ని సెకండ్ ప్రయారిటీలో పెట్టుకోవాలి. దెన్ నెక్స్ట్ వన్, now here how many persons we have? There are some 8 persons altogether. These 8 persons are seated around a square table, and out of which 4 persons are away from the corner and the remaining 4 are facing towards the center. Now the persons who are sitting at the corners ఏం చేస్తున్నారు చెప్పండి? The persons who are at the corners are facing towards the center, and the persons who are facing towards the center are at the center are facing away from the center. ఇదే కదా మనకి ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్. Then coming to this one, and in this one first ఏం చెక్ చేసుకోవాలి? Inward and outward is given. ఏం చేస్తారు? The direction of these persons. Now D sits out to left of C and only one person between D and E. A sits second to the left of C and does not sit at any corner of the table. Now who is not at any one of the corner of the table? A. A is not at the corner of the table means A must be at the center of the table. Out of these 4 you can take A at any one of these 4 places. And then ఇప్పుడు A ఎక్కడ తీసుకోవాలి చెప్పండి? A is here. Now if A is here, A sits second to the left of C అన్నాను. As A is seated second to the left of C, obviously A ends in the alternate places means they must be in the same order. And C is also away from the center. A sits second to the left of C and does not sit at any corner of the table. And next one, F sits second to the left of B and is not an immediate to G or A. And D sits out to the left of G and only one person between D and E. And only one person between D and G. Now let us take the possibilities for D. Now can we have G at this place? G student. Now let us check out the possibilities for this G. ఎక్కడ నుంచి స్టార్ట్ చేద్దాం? Can you take G at this place? Now if G is here, then D sits out to the left of G, D will be here. అంతే కదా? Now G is here, this is just a possibility. D sits out to the left of G and only one person between whom? One person between D and E is here. If D and E is here, then next one, what is the other thing we have? And A sits second to the F sits second to the left of B and F is seated second to the left of B and not immediate to G R. F is not immediate to G R N. Now here in this case what happens here? Obviously F must be here. Is it possible? Not possible, which implies that G cannot be at this place. Now follow here. Now the first possibility G at this place is ruled out. Then what is the other possibility we have? And G at this place we have checked out. Then we'll let us check out for what? And can we have G at this place or not? Now G ఇక్కడ ఉన్నాడా లేదా చూడండి. If G is D sits out to the left of, this is not one. And can we have G at this place? No. Hence, then can we have G at this place? ఇక్కడ చూడండి. Can we have G at this place or not? ఇప్పుడు ఇక్కడ కూడా చెక్ చేయాలి నేను. అది చేయాల. ఎందుకు చేయలేదు? ఫస్ట్ కార్నర్స్ అన్ని అయిపోయిన తర్వాత సెంటర్, లేదా సెంటర్తో స్టార్ట్ చేస్తే సెంటర్స్ అన్ని అయిపోయిన తర్వాత కార్నర్. క్లియర్? యూనిఫామ్గా ఉంటుంది, మనకి త్వరగా స్ట్రైక్ అయ్యే ఛాన్సెస్ ఉంటుంది. అండ్ G is here. If G is here, then D sits out to the left of C. సరిపోయినా? And one person between whom? One person between D and E. E must be here. If E is here, then come F sits second to the left of B. F is seated second to the left of B, and at the same time, F is not immediate to G or A. As F is not adjacent to G or A, hence F cannot be here, isn't it? Hence where should this F? F must be at this, because second to the left. Second to the left of whom? Second to the left of B. B is here. Now B is here. Tell me who is the person left over? E is the person left. అందరూ అయిపోయారు కదా? Then next one, the person is left over is H. H must be at this. Clear? And which are the following persons sits out to the left of F? F కి out left over చెప్పండి. A, that is choice 2. And how many persons are sitting between B and A when counted to the left side of A? B and A when counted to the left of A, 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 persons, choice 4. And 78, 4 out of the following. Now 4 out of the following 5 are alike in a certain way means odd or not. Now 4 out of the following అనగానే మీరు చాయిస్ లోకి వచ్చేయాలి. అవునా కదా? 4 out of the following అంటే మీనింగ్ అని చెప్పండి, ఇట్ ఈస్ నథింగ్ బట్ యువర్ ఆడ్ వన్ అవుట్. ఇదే క్వశ్చన్ మనకి ఎలా ఇవ్వాలి చెప్పండి? ఫైండ్ ద ఆడ్ వన్ అని ఇస్తే సరిపోయేది అసలు. Find the odd one. Both are one and the same. The meaning of these two are one and the same. కానీ ఇలా ఎందుకు ఇవ్వడు చెప్పండి? వాడికి తెలియక ఇవ్వలేదు. మరి ఎందుకు ఇవ్వడాలా? మీ టైం వేస్ట్ చేయడానికి. వాడి అజంప్షన్ ఏంటి? ఎస్, అజంప్షన్. వాడి అజంప్షన్ ఏంటి? నౌ యూ పీపుల్ విల్ రీడ్ ది ఎంటైర్ క్వశ్చన్. వాడి అజంప్షన్. అండ్ బై డూయింగ్ సో హీ కెన్ ఏబుల్ టు వేస్ట్ యువర్ అట్లీస్ట్ 50 to 1 minute. 50 seconds, 1 minute వరకు తీసుకుంటారేమో చదవడానికి మీరు రీడింగ్. ఓకేమా? ఫైండ్ ద ఆడ్ వన్. 4 అనగానే ఇక్కడికి వచ్చేది 4 out of the following. Then EHCAD. Now EHCAD, E is away, C is away, A is away, D is. except H. The remaining 4% are at the corners, at the centers, and this H is towards the center. Hence choice to 78. Then coming to this 79, and which of the following persons sits second to the left of the one who sits third to the right of B? B ki third right evaruna cheppandi A, and A ki second left evaruna cheppandi E. E, that is choice 4, question number 79. Then coming to this 80. Now in this 80, which of the following statements is true? H sits second to the right of B. True or false? H is seated second to the right of B is false, because they are opposite to each other. G sits third to the right of F. G third, that's again false. D sits opposite to A. That's again false. D sits second to the right of C. D is seated second to the right of C, definitely true. E sits third to the left of C. E is third to the left of C, that's again false. Hence what is your answer? Choice 4, question number 80. Then 81 to 85. And 86 to 90. Then 81 to 85 boxes. Boxes should always be the second priority. Second priority are in fact the last priority. Then question numbers 86 to 90. Till now we haven't left any questions. Kanaki ikkada nunchi anni easy vanni cheskunte and it would be very comfortable to you. Then coming to this one, F and C. Now the relation between F and C annadu. F and C ekkada undi cheppandi. F is here and where is this C? C is somewhere here. Then what is the element that is common between these two? R is common. R is common. As R is common here, the relation between R and F, R greater than F, and at the same time here R is lesser than C means C greater than R, and C greater than R, R greater than F means C greater than F, F lesser than C. Then first one, and coming to the second, A and H. A is here and where is your H? H is somewhere here. That means R. A to R, R to H. A to R, R to H R to H opposite symbol. Opposite symbol existing between these two, no relation. Hence what is your answer? Only one alone. And next one, question number 87. Now in this 87, and the relation between G and W. G and W, now both the conclusions are in between G and W itself. Hence the answer could be either one or two more possibility. Possibility unde chance undi, definitely ani cheppaleem. Now in this one, the relation between G and G is here. And where is W? W is here. And which element is common here? H is common. Now H is common. Now G to H, G lesser than or equals to H. And at the same time H and W, H lesser than or equals to W. Ante kada? G lesser than or equals to H, lesser than or equals to W. G is either lesser than or equals. Either this or this. Either 1 or 2. Choice 3, question number 87. 87, it is choice 3. Then coming to this 88. Now in this 88, I have an answer. Now first one, F and E. Now F is here and where is E? E is here. The element which is common in between these two is T. Now T to F. T to F means T greater than or equals to F, and at the same time between T and E. T and E. T lesser than E means E greater than. E greater than T, T greater than F. That means E greater than F, F lesser than E, definitely true. Then coming to this one, S and O. S is here, O is here. Which element is common? T is common. S greater than T, O, between O and T, O and T. O lesser than or equals to T means T greater than or equals to O. Hence S greater than O. What is your answer? Both 1 and 2, choice 5. 88, choice 5. Then coming to this 89. Now in this 89, the relation between J and L. J is here, L is here. Which element is common between these two? R is common. J to R, J lesser than R, and R to L. R to L manaki em ayipindi cheppandi, lesser than greater than, two opposite symbol. Now lesser and greater, two opposite symbol, no relation can be drawn between. The next one, P and X. Now P and X, P is here, X is here. Again which element is common? R is common. R greater than P, and at the same time R and X again two opposite symbols, isn't it? Hence no relation can be drawn, neither 1 nor 2, choice 4, question number 89. Then now from the last 2 days if chapter here we are giving these type of statements, coded inequality. Starting manaki separate 2 to 3 statements icham. Tarvata em ayipindi cheppandi, coded inequality, symbols base icham, decoding format. Next one we have approached this. ఇది ఇవ్వాల్సిన అవసరం ఎందుకు వచ్చింది చెప్పండి? ఎగ్జామ్లో ఇస్తాడా? ఇంతవరకు ఎప్పుడు ఇవ్వాల ఇంత పెద్దవి మనం ఇవ్వడానికి కాదు. మరి ఎందుకు ఇవ్వాల్సి వచ్చింది మనం? బికాస్ while observation some of the students are writing these statements separately. కొంతమంది స్టేట్మెంట్ మనం 3 స్టేట్మెంట్స్ ఇస్తే స్టేట్మెంట్ అన్ని రాస్తున్నారు, మీరు రాసి దాన్ని కలపడానికి ట్రై చేస్తున్నారు. ఓకే, నాట్ ఆల్, సమ్ ఆఫ్ ద స్టూడెంట్. ఇప్పుడు అలా రాసిన వాళ్ళకి సరదా తీరిపోతుంది, అవునా కదా? అందుకే ఇలాంటివి ఇవ్వాల్సి వచ్చింది. మెయిన్ ఇంటెన్షన్ బిహైండ్ దిస్ వన్, అలాంటి పాసిబిలిటీస్ ఏవైతున్నాయో దాన్ని అన్ని ఎలిమినేట్ చేయరు. ఇప్పుడు వాళ్ళకి రాయడానికి అవ్వదు, ఎక్కడ లింక్ అని పెడతారు. నేను అందుకే ఇంటెన్షన్గా రాయవలసి వచ్చింది నేను క్వశ్చన్. అందుకే మీరు ఎగ్జామ్ రాయడానికి మీరు ఎన్ని తంటాలు పడతారో మిమ్మల్ని రాయించడానికి మేము అన్ని తంటాలు పడతాం. దెన్ నెక్స్ట్ వన్, కమింగ్ టు క్వశ్చన్ నెంబర్ 90 ఆన్వర్డ్స్. మన 90 దేని కింద వస్తుంది చెప్పండి? మన డేటా సఫిషియన్సీ. డేటా సఫిషియన్సీ లెట్ us leave this one, only 2 questions ఉన్నాయి అంతే కదా, and 2 questions let us give this one in the second priority. Then coming to this 92. Now in this 92, in a row of children facing north, in a row of children facing towards north, then R is 12th from the right hand annadu. R is 12th from the right hand means how many persons are there to the right hand side? 11. R is 12th from the right hand and 5th to the right of S. 5th to the right of S means in between R and S there are exactly 4. Yes, so who is 10th from the left means there are 9 persons to the left hand side. Order is clearly specified. Hence what is your answer here? 9 plus 10, 20 plus 4, 24 plus 2, 26. 26, that is choice 4. Clear? మనం నిన్న కూడా ఒక క్వశ్చన్ లాంటిది డిస్కస్ చేస్తాం. అక్కడ మనం ఇంకో పాయింట్ డిస్కస్ చేసాం. ఏం చెప్పండి? సెంటర్లో 20 ఉంది కాబట్టి దట్ 20 is more than the remaining, hence we will have single possible. కానీ ఇక్కడ చూడండి, if you observe here, now this 4 ఏమైపోయింది? 4 is lesser than this 9 as well as 11. కనుక ఎన్ని పాసిబిలిటీస్ రావాలి? 2 రావాలి, అవునా కదా? This 4 is lesser than both these two. As 4 is lesser than both these two, then we need to have 2 different possibilities. మరి 2 possibilities రావాలి. మరి 2 possibilities వస్తున్నాయో ఒకటి వస్తుందా? 2 వస్తుందా ఒకటి వస్తుందా? జనరల్ ఇన్ జనరల్ మనకి 2 రావాలి, కానీ ఒకటే ఎందుకు వస్తుంది చెప్పండి? బికాస్ ఫ్రమ్ ద లెఫ్ట్ హ్యాండ్ సైడ్ ఈజ్ గివెన్, అక్కడ ఫిక్స్ చేశాడు ఆర్డర్. నౌ దిస్ S is 10th from the left అన్నాడు. 10th from the left means now we need to take S at the beginning. ఆర్డర్ స్పెసిఫై చేశాడు కాబట్టి మనకి 1 possible, or else we will get 2 possibilities in this case as well. Then if the order is not specified. Next one, and this is about question number 92. ఇంతకుముందు క్లాస్లో ఎవరు అడిగారు ఈ డౌట్? ఈరోజే ఒక అబ్బాయి, నువ్వే. దెన్ నెక్స్ట్ వన్, కమింగ్ టు దిస్ 93. Now in this 93, now what is the number we have? 828325. The number is 8325 8325 47638. 8325 47638 అన్నాం. Now what do I need to do here? 2 is added to each odd digit. For every odd digit, how much I need to add? 2. That means 3 will become 5, 5 will become 7, 7 will become 9, and 3 will become 5. 2 is added to each odd digit, and in the same way, and 2 is added to each odd digit of a number and arranged in ascending order. Yes, all the even numbers will be remained as it is. Ante kada? Even there is no information regarding this even. Then I need to arrange all these elements in that. Then which of the following will be the sum of the second digit from the left and fourth digit from the right, and then after arranging this one, and which of the following will be the sum of the second digit from the left or not? Now second digit from the left time avali 4 is the second, because we are arranging all the elements in the ascending order, and at the same time fourth digit from the right, 1 2 3 4, fourth digit from the right ante highest nunchi 9 పోయింది, 9 తర్వాత 2 8లు పోయాయి, 8 తర్వాత 7 వచ్చింది. 4 plus 7, what is your answer? 11 is the answer. Then for that one there is no need to write down each and every element once again. రాయాలంటే రాయచ్చు, పెద్ద టైం ఏ వేస్ట్ అయితే కాదులేండి మీకు. And next one, 94 onwards. Now in this question number 94, how many such numbers are there? The question is about what number? How many such numbers are there which is immediately followed by what? Consonant, and immediately preceded by symbol. Symbol, number and a consonant ఉండాలి. Symbol, number and a consonant అంటే directly let us start with the symbol. Now this symbol is not followed by a number. This symbol not followed by a number. Symbol, number but not consonant. అంతే కదా? And next one, symbol, number, yes, consonant. Symbol not followed by number. Symbol not followed by number. Symbol not for symbol, number but followed by vowel. And so many we have, there is only one of such type. Choice to question number 94. Then 95, which of the following element is 7th to the left of 19th from the right handed? Now 7th from the left of 19th from the right. 7th left to 19th right. 7th left to 19th right is nothing but 26 from the right hand. 26 from the right hand చెప్పండి ఏమొస్తుంది? 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. 26 from the right hand, that is choice for question number 95. Then next one coming to 96 onwards. Now 96. Now in this 96, and what should come in place of the question mark? Now 6 AS and 2 pound K, 6 AS 2 pound K and J percentage dollar, then what should be the next one? And whenever this series is given, always write one below the other. Then compare the first element. 6 and 2 మనకి ఎక్కడ వస్తుంది చెప్పండి? 6 to 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plus 6. And again 2 to J, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 plus 7. Plus 6 plus 7 అయితే next ఎంత రావాలి? Plus 8. J plus 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And what is your answer here? N. Now the first element should be N. Now only two choices we have with N as the first. Second, in these two choices, second element is same. No need to check out the second. Now we need to concentrate on the third one. Now the third one, S and K. S నుంచి K చెప్పండి ఎక్కడ ఉంది? S. Where is S is here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. అంతే కదా? S and K plus 7. K and dollar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Plus 8. Plus 7 plus 8. Next ఎంత రావాలి? Plus 9. Ninth element to dollar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now this is the element. Hence what is the choice we have? Choice 5, question number 96. Then 97 to 100. Now in this 97 to 100, few villages are towns. Now few villages are towns. And now these are the few villages that are towns, village and a town. And next one, few villages are what? Few villages are towns. And only a few towns are cities. Few is nothing but some. Only a few towns or cities means some towns are cities but not all. కొన్ని టౌన్లు మాత్రమే సిటీస్ అవుతాయి, అన్నీ కాదు అని అన్నాడు. అండ్ నెక్స్ట్ వన్, నో సిటీ ఈజ్ ఎ క్యాపిటల్. నౌ దిస్ ఈజ్ సిటీ అండ్ నో సిటీ ఈజ్ ఎ క్యాపిటల్, నో ఇంటర్సెక్షన్ బిట్వీన్ సిటీ అండ్ ఎ క్యాపిటల్. దెన్ నెక్స్ట్ వన్, అండ్ సమ్ టౌన్స్ ఆర్ క్యాపిటల్స్. అవునా? ట్రూ అయిందా ఫాల్స్ అయిందా? టౌన్ ఎక్కడ క్యాపిటల్, నో ఇంటర్సెక్షన్ బిట్వీన్ దీస్ టు ఫాల్. అండ్ సెకండ్, నో టౌన్ ఈజ్ ఎ క్యాపిటల్, డెఫినెట్లీ ట్రూ. As no town is a capital is true, to make this one false because it is a negative conclusion. Negative conclusion అయింది కాబట్టి ఏం చేయాలి? False చేయాలి. That means some towns are capital. I need to write down town and a capital like this. Now is it possible or not? Alternate diagram to previous conclusion. False. Next ఏం చేయాలి? ఇంతకు ముందు false and affirmative conclusion ఈ diagram లో alternate లో true అయిందా లేదో చూడండి. Now some towns are capital. ఇప్పుడు true అయింది. ఇంతకు ముందు false అయింది, ఇప్పుడు true అయింది. ఇంతకు ముందు true అయింది, ఇప్పుడు false. Clear? Hence what is your answer? Either one not. Either one not to choice 3, question number 97. Then 98. Now in this 98, all these shops are open. All shops are open and at the same time, and only a few open are closed. Only some of the open are closed but not all. Only some of the open are closed and a few closed are sweet and some closed are sweetened. Clear? This is shop. Some closed are sweet. All shops can be closed. This entire shops can be closed. This entire shops can be closed అంటే and shops అన్ని క్లోజ్ లోకి రావచ్చా లేదమ్మా? రావచ్చు కదా, పాసిబిలిటీ. నో, మొత్తం ఓపెన్ అంతా ఇందులోకి రాకూడదు, క్లోజ్ లోకి. అండ్ దిస్ షాప్ కెన్ బి పార్ట్ ఆఫ్ దిస్ వన్ పాసిబిలిటీ. సమ్ స్వీట్స్ ఆర్ షాప్. స్వీట్ ఎక్కడ? షాప్, దట్ ఈస్ ఫాల్. అండ్ సో ఓన్లీ వన్, దట్ ఈస్ చాయిస్ 1, 98. Then 99. Now in this 99, only a few links are published. Only some of the links are published but not all. Only some links are published but not all. No publish is what? No publish is invest. No intersection between these. All invest are what? All invest are consults. And first one, some links are consultant. Link ekkada, consult ekkada, no intersection. All investor links. All investor link, this is also fine. Hence neither one not to, choice 4, 99. And finally 100. Few groups are visions. And few groups are vision. These are the groups that are vision, group and a vision. And all these visions are what? All visions are strong. And only a few strong are brave. Only some strong are brave, but not all. This entire strong cannot be a part of this brave. Some strong are groups, definitely true. Some brave can be vision. Some brave can be vision. Is it possible or not? Miller raskochu kada. Some brave are vision. Yes, we can able to write. Hence both the conclusions are true, both 1 and 2, choice 5. Done with this paper? Then ఇంకేం వెళ్ళిపోయింది ఇప్పుడు సెకండ్ ప్రయారిటీ. సెకండ్ ప్రయారిటీ హౌ మెనీ క్వశ్చన్స్ వీ హ్యావ్ లెఫ్ట్ ఫర్ ద సెకండ్ ప్రయారిటీ? 7 questions or 8 questions? 7 questions. Now 7 questions between these two. And our 5 questions boxes and 81 to 85 and 90 and 91. ఈ రెండు క్వశ్చన్స్ ఇప్పుడు మనం ఏం చేయాలి? Let us sufficiently చేద్దాం. Maybe if you are left with only 1 or 2 minutes in the last, then you need to opt for this one rather than that box puzzle. And here 7 persons sitting in a row and all of them are facing off. How many are sitting left of it? In a class of second. ఈ రెండిట్లో మనకి ఈజీ ఏది చెప్పండి? 91 is the first priority. Then 91 first చేసుకోండి. And in a class contents, how many people we have? 6. A, B, C, K, L, M secured marks in English. No 2 students got the same marks, and which of the following students secured the second highest honor? Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we need to identify the person who scored the second highest. That means second position. Then coming to condition number 1. M scored more than L. L who scored 72 marks. M scored more than L. L who scored 72 marks. K scored more marks than B but less than A. K is more than B but less than. Now with the help of this information, are we getting any answer here? No. Because no information. Maybe A can be at that place, K can be here, M can be here, L can be here. Okay, the remaining person. Except B, we can have the remaining persons. B తప్పించి remaining 5 members ఎవరైనా ఉండొచ్చు second place. Hence 1 alone is not sufficient. Then coming to 2 alone. And C secured more marks than L. Now this C has secured more than L but less than A. But less than A. ఈ less more అనుకున్నాడు ఒక్కసారి మీరు చూడవలసింది ఓన్లీ అనే వర్డ్స్ ఇస్తున్నాడా లేదా. అండ్ నెక్స్ట్ ఓన్లీ 2 persons scored more marks than L. అండ్ L కన్నా ఇద్దరు మాత్రమే ఎక్కువ ఉన్నారు. And L is here. If L is here, obviously C and A will be like this. Because C and A must be ahead of this one. L is at the third place. Only 2 places are left out that must be occupied by C and A. Hence what is the answer here? C is the second. How do we get C? Only by the information given in choice 2 is the answer. Only 2 alone, that is choice 2, 91. Then coming to this 90. Now in this 90, how many persons we have? There are some 7 persons. They are sitting in a row 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And they are sitting in a row facing towards north. So how many persons sit to the left of T? T ki left hand side entamandi ani adigaru. Isn't it? Now T ki left hand side the question. And first one R sits second to the left of S. R is seated second to the left of S. R is here. S is here. R is seated second to the left of S. S who is third to the right of you. S is third to the right of you. And V sits second from the left hand of the row. V is here. And next one T sits to the immediate to R. T is to the immediate right of R means this one. U R T S. U R T S. What are the different possibilities? We can have U R T S like this or U R T S like this. And T can be either here, T can be here. There could be either 4 or 5 persons to the left hand side of T. Hence 1 alone is not sufficient. అందుకే క్వశ్చన్ జాగ్రత్తగా రిప్రజెంట్ చేసుకోవాలి. లేకపోతే అక్కడ మనకి 4-5 స్లైడ్స్ ఉంటాయి. అండ్ మళ్ళీ క్వశ్చన్కి ప్రతిసారి పైకి కిందకి ఇలా తిరుగుతూనే ఉండాలి. నేను తిప్పినంత ఈజీ కాదు మీకు అక్కడ తిప్పడం. అనే కదండి. ఎందుకు మనకి మౌస్ నుంచి స్క్రాల్ చేసుకోవాలి. స్టక్ అయిపోతుంది అది. ల్యాగ్ వస్తుంది చాలు. అండ్ నెక్స్ట్ P sits second to the right of Q అన్నాడు. Now P sits second to the right of Q. If Q is here, P is here. And only 2 persons between T and P. And 2 persons between T and P like this are, and 2 persons between T and P like this. And they get 2 possibilities. And next one, and both does not sit at any one at the end. And they do not sit at any one at the ends of the row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. ఇలాగనే ఉండొచ్చు. Or ఇలాగనే ఉండొచ్చు. ఉన్నాయి కదా ఇంకా. Hence, are you getting a unique answer here? No. Hence 1 alone is not sufficient, 2 alone is not. Then by combining these two. Then if you combine these two, then tell me what is your answer in this. Now U or TS must be here. That means now T must be somewhere in the last 2 places. ఇక్కడే కదా రావాలి. ఇక్కడ రావాలంటే ఈ ప్లేస్ ఇది ఈ పొజిషన్ అయితే పోయింది కదా మనకి. Isn't it? Hence we have left with only 1 arrangement. Only 1 arrangement, obviously you get the answer. వస్తుందా కదా? Then పోనీ URTS తీసుకున్నాం. అనుమానంగా చూస్తున్నారు. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 members and 7 members. 7 members. Now in these 7 members and V is at this place. సరిపోయింది కదా. నెక్స్ట్ ఎలా తీసుకోవాలి మనకి. అండ్ నా ఏ అరేంజ్మెంట్ మనకి ఇంకా ఫిక్స్ అయిపోయింది. ఇది మనకి ఫిక్స్ అయింది. ఇందులో ఎంత 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 ఉండాలి. కనుక T ఎక్కడ ఉండాలి? T ఎక్కడే ఉండాలి. T ఎక్కడ ఉండాలి. T ఎక్కడ ఉంటే నెక్స్ట్ ఎవరు ఉండాలి చెప్పండి. Q and P. Now URTS. URTS మనకి ఇక్కడ వచ్చే ఛాన్స్ ఉందా? URTS మా URTS వస్తుందా? And if U R T S were there, now between Q and P, there is one P end. Now P ki T ఉంది Q ki సరిపోయింది కదమ్మా. క్లియర్? అసలు ఇంతసేపు అవసరం లేదు. మళ్ళీ ఎందుకు ఇదంతా డ్రా చేసి చెప్పండి, మీరు ఎందుకు అనుమానంగా చూశారు మీరు. మనకు కావాల్సింది ఏంటి, అరేంజ్మెంట్ కాదు, ఆన్సర్ కావాలి. ఈ ఎక్కడ ఉండాలి, ఇక్కడ నుంచి మనకు 6th పొజిషన్ తెలిసిపోయింది. అండ్ 6 means 5% are there to the left. Are you getting the answer or not? Then అందుకే in the case of data sufficiency you can able to sum time not by not finding the answer. Answer అవసరం లేదు మనకి. Clear? Now this is about question number 90 and then coming back to 81 to 85. In fact, if you are seriously writing the examination, you can stop here itself. అవి వచ్చి ఆ బాక్సెస్ మళ్ళీ ట్రై చేసి తలకాయ నొప్పి వచ్చి ఆ ఎఫెక్ట్ వేరే క్వాంటం మీద పడి అక్కడ స్కోర్లు తగ్గించుకునేవారు ఇది ప్రశాంతంగా ఎండ్ అయిపోయింది. నౌ 30 out of 35 is considered to be very good score. అందరూ యాక్యురసీ మెయింటైన్ చేశారు. Then coming to this one 81 onwards. Now in this 81 onwards, how many boxes we have? And 3 boxes are there between P and N. And all together we have some 7 boxes. And the colors of these, different color pens were there in each of these boxes. And there, and boxes were given at the same time. And pens in these boxes were also clearly given. Hence in this one, upper 3 boxes between P and black. And P pen unte black kin black pen unte P kin. Hence we have possibility start అయిపోయింది. And in this one, and ఇక్కడ మనకి ఇంపార్టెంట్ ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ ఉందమ్మా. ఏంటో చెప్పండి, M is placed above the box content and is placed at the top of the box అన్నాడు. క్లియర్? టాప్ ఆఫ్ ద బాక్స్ అన్నాడు కాబట్టి ఇప్పుడు ఏం చేస్తాం, M is placed at the top, దాన్ని ఫిక్స్ చేసేసి ఇప్పుడు నెంబరింగ్ ఇవ్వచ్చు. జనరల్గా నేను ఎప్పుడు నెంబరింగ్ ఇవ్వలే బాక్సెస్కి, మరి ఈ రోజు ఎందుకు ఇస్తున్నాం. నా వన్ ఆఫ్ ద పొజిషన్ ఇస్ క్లియర్లీ స్పెసిఫైడ్. క్లియర్? ఏ ఆర్డర్ ఇచ్చాడు, అండ్ M is at the top of the box, and M is at the top of the box, M is here. అంతేనా? M is placed and M is placed above the box contains black and is placed at the top of the box. And only one box between M and the box that contains black box. M ki black ki mazlo any boxes unnai, there is exactly one. Hence this is the black box. Now if a black box is there, there are 3 boxes between P and black. P ki black ki 3 unnai kabatti P fix it. Ee moodu main information. Then inka akkada nunchi mee ishtam inka. And 3 boxes between P and the box contains black box and black pens, and the box contains pink pens is arranged above R. Now this pink is above R. Pink is above R, and only one box is between M and the box contains black pens. We are done with this one. And next one, number of boxes arranged above R is same as below red. Above R is same as the number of boxes below this red. And again R and red. And where can we have this R? If R is at the second place, can we have R at the second place or not? Make it the R. R పాసిబిలిటీస్ మాట్లాడతాం. R ఇక్కడ ఉండొచ్చా సెకండ్ ప్లేస్ లో లేదా? ఎస్. R ఇక్కడ ఉంటే అప్పుడు ఎక్కడ ఉండొచ్చు చెప్పండి, R పైన ఉంటే అప్పుడు రెడ్ ఎక్కడ ఉంటుంది, లేకపోతే R ఇక్కడ ఉంటే రెడ్ ఎక్కడ ఉంటుంది. అండ్ సో హ్యావ్ n నెంబర్ ఆఫ్, అందుకే పక్కన రాసుకున్నాడు. And next one, ఇంకేదైనా crucial information ఉందో, R is same as the number of box contains red. 2 boxes between gold and yellow, and 2 in between gold and yellow which is immediate to black box. Now where is this yellow? Yellow is immediate to black box. As yellow is immediate to black box, yellow can be here. That is one possibility. What is the next possibility we have? M is here. Now this is black, and where should this one? And yellow can be here. And there are 2 possibilities ఉన్నాయి కదా. Yellow. If yellow is here, P must be at this place. Hence we have 2 possibilities in this case. And next one, there are only 2 boxes between what? Gold and yellow. Gold and yellow 2 boxes ఉన్నాయి. ఇక్కడ yellow ఉంది కాబట్టి 1, 2, gold is at the 5th place in this case. అంతే కదా? And that one, yellow and gold, 1, 2, gold can be here or gold can be here. ఎన్ని possibilities ఉన్నాయి? 2 in the second. ఇందులో ఒకటే పాసిబిలిటీ. మరి దేనికి వెళ్ళాలి? Now you need to shift on to this one. Then ఇది కాకపోతే అప్పుడు దీని మీదకి వస్తున్నాయి, దీన్ని బేస్ పెట్టుకోండి ఇప్పుడు. And next one, hence we are fixing this one, yellow, black and gold. Then yellow, black and gold. Then what is the next information? R and P contain neither black nor gold. R and P neither black gold, and R cannot be at this place, R cannot be here. As R cannot be in these 2 places, what are the different possibilities? We can have R at the 2nd place or at the 4th place and so on. And next one, P contains neither black nor N contains green. N contains green, hence as N contains green pens, N contains what? N is green in color. N contains green, and one box is between R and Q. Now in between R and Q we need to have exactly 1. 1 in between R and Q, and next one, more than 2 boxes between blue and the box S which is immediate to Q. And blue and Q, there are more than 2 boxes. More than 2 boxes between blue and S. S ki blue ki mazda ennu undali cheppandi? More than 2 boxes. That means at least 3 boxes between. And which is immediate to Q. Which is immediate to Q? S and Q are adjacent to each other. Ante kada? S and Q are adjacent to each other. Inka S and Q very information ledu. N is placed above the box contain black, and at the same time N is placed, and box contains gold are placed below yellow. Gold is placed below yellow. Gold is placed below yellow కాబట్టి ఇక్కడ కూడా gold మనకి ఇక్కడ వస్తుంది. అంతే కదా? Gold is below yellow. Then coming to this one, N is green color. Where can we have N at this place? And మనకి yellow కి gold కి మధ్యలో రెండే కదా ఉండాలి. P is not gold. Neither P nor R is black and gold అన్నారు కాబట్టి this case is ruled out. Now we have left with only one case. Now in this case, what are the different possibilities we have for this R? Dento manaki undipoyindi cheppina information R tho undipoyindi. We can have R at the second place or the fourth. And can we have R at this place second? If R is here, then number of above R and red, hence this must be red. Now if this is red, this must be N. N which is of green color. Ante kada? N which is of green color. And pink is above R kabatti this must be pink in color. And if this is pink in color, what is the only color left over here? ఏదో బ్లూ ఏదో ఉండిపోయింది కదా, పింక్, ఎల్లో, బ్లాక్, గ్రీన్, గోల్డ్, రెడ్ అయిపోయింది. ఇంకా మిగిలిపోయింది ఏంటి? మిగిలిపోయిన కలర్ Q and R. Now in between Q and R, how many boxes we need to have? There is only one box between Q and R. One box between Q and R, is it possible? Not possible. Which implies that R cannot bear the second place. If R cannot bear the second place, then what should the position of this R? R ఎక్కడ ఉండాలి చెప్పండి? R must be at the fourth place. R ఎక్కడ ఉండొచ్చు? If R is here, red must also be here. Number of boxes above R same as number of boxes below red. ఇలా ఉండొచ్చా? ఎందుకు నువ్వు పింక్ అది వదిలేయండి, పింక్ అది వదిలేయండి. ఆరు రెడ్ సేమ్ ఉండొచ్చా అనేసి ఉండొచ్చు. ఫైన్. ఇక్కడ 2 బాక్సెస్ గురించి మాట్లాడలేదు. ఆరు కన్నా పైన ఎన్ని అయితే ఉన్నాయో రెడ్ కన్నా కింద ఉన్నాయి. ఆరే రెడ్ అవ్వచ్చు, లేకపోతే డిఫరెంట్ అవ్వచ్చు. క్లియర్? ఇంతవరకు ఆ కేసు ఎప్పుడు రాలేదు మనకి, డిఫరెంట్ వచ్చింది. ఈ ఫార్ ఈజ్ హియర్. పింక్తో ఏమైంది? పింక్ ఈజ్ అబౌవ్ దిస్ ఆర్ కాబట్టి పింక్ ఇక్కడ ఉంటుంది. ఇమీడియట్ ఇవ్వలేదు కదా, ఇమీడియట్ ఇచ్చి ఉంటే మీరు అంత టెన్షన్ పడేది. దెన్ ఇమీడియట్ ఈజ్ నాట్ ఎనీవేర్ అబౌవ్ దిస్ వన్. Then N is green, hence N is here which is green in color. Then between Q and R there must be exactly 1. Hence where should this Q? Q is here. Now Q is here, ikkada S gurinchi ichadu. And what is this S here? And information more than 2 boxes between blue and S. And blue ekkada ravali, ikkada ravali. And more than 2 boxes between green and S ante S ikkada. If S is here, what is the other thing left over? O is here. Done with this? ఇది కొద్దిగా ఈజీ. ఎందుకని చెప్పండి? ఈ కండిషన్ ఫస్ట్ పట్టుకున్నాం కాబట్టి. M which is at the top, pink and 3 boxes in between. అక్కడ నుంచి ఈజీ అవుతుంది. And this is about question numbers 81 to 85. Done with this?